beautiful story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Interesting game. So many more games to play, oh my god. So many more games to play. Please, if you are here and you are watching the Chelsea game, I beg, drop updates for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm not sure how this game works. I'm gonna hit sound. This is supposed to be on my phone. I have to see my friends. I did it on my phone. Please don't follow the game. I think it's here. Right. That's going to be on the other now. What happened to you? Why am I muted? Just stop that question. Is this wrong? Why is this guy open this? There's no way I can swim in this thing, guys. Yeah, there's no way. Let me take a much to do. I'll continue now. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm gonna have to reset because I don't know if I went which way is forward or back.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations.
Oh, I came from the water. I guess I should have known. I mean, oh, that's not going. That is where I belong. It is your staircase. I should go. What's my story? That's it there. Mother, that's that. That's like a cycle. Oh, that works. Oh, now I can sprint. I was very simple, but I don't find out. It's like, I just keep going. The first is like, first step back. So, it's how it's going to. You know that what tonight? What's tonight now?
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. Say hi to Casey. Tell her to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Of course, she's black. After kissed her face.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
He's playing there. I'll check out that map.
I think I hear someone.
Yes, where we are. Let's find the deputy.
I'm up here now.
Okay.
Just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here.
Here we are.
Hey there. It's Casey, right? Sure, Frank said you'd be coming by to take over the...
Change sensitivity for sensitivity, so transformer. I forgot. Definitely. Some more.
Casey. Yeah, right. Anderson.
You don't know that was yes, okay.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, the medical agents are right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. It's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? I think it was shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods.
I'm from the city, so it's pretty suspicious.
I've never had anything against it. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while
My friend
ago.
is not very smart, is it?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Alright, let's get into that.
when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Come on here with me. I'll show around.
That's all the time.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Doesn't force the team.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
They said down the hill, starts to the lake.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Better detective than I am. Correct cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Let me be in the front. Just fuck out
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Hurricane nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. You should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If it did, next coffee's on me.
That's the one place.
Hi! Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, the FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers, shootouts with the mob.
Forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. Nothing on the table. I didn't touch nothing. No. Procedures.
Thanks, Deputy.
No time. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Yeah, it's interesting.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Yep.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
What's running you?
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Sure. Think. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrist. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting.
Multiple killers. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
That is what the feels we get.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
We need more evidence. More evidence.
Any idea who the victim is?
No, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. And I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now. Nightingale. Farmer Nightingale. Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters. No, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
I recommend something like that.
So you knew our victim. What part?
Didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times a while ago. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went on the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits a pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze led to paranoia. He had some wild ideas in his head, chasing ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. You need to think about it.
Pedro Pro, let's go.
I had to review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. So why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Click the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. And somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Container.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up?
What is this like?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. What?
Out from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. What's there too? Run around the lake into pieces and lies.
So does this one have power or something or what? To go to the lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Kissy, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This is one of your hunches, Anderson. Something happened at the lake.
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night. Possibly nude. The killers knew he was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses and bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers specified.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales. They come out from under the boulder. There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was a page they found. First step down into terrifying depths. Reading the words.
These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Please, game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found the page in the woods. A story about these events. This mug always cheers me up. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last, the first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
And that draw, Chelsea. Left hand. Should be that one job. Make sure Chelsea doesn't score. Please come on and then. Man, Chelsea did two draws, two bad things.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. What? Entertain some fantasy. Projecting their desires. Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above? Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the deep maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great base of the volcano for her science fair.
On a science fair? That's almost a crime, man.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy blood down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Brayton called. So he's got the Bookers and the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
This guy doesn't even good for me.
I can use a cup of coffee.
Something
Let's
to
try that
use.
shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Burgess side. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance. Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Don't really see much stuff in this room.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod on camera to record a snuff film.
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff it something fine.
Here we are. Let's ride back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these punches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll pop there anyway. I want to walk to the diner and get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Should keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington Heights.
Oh, I got a frame drop. It's not writing again. Shouldn't be now. I'm coding properly.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
About the limo.
I'm set for coffee.
No, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Jim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we can use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made it sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Dorf are still on about that? No, the bookers don't strike me as the murderer type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. These lots of case files are sent over to the sheriff.
So has to be done.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Oh, officer.
Just Saga is fine.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scrimmage pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
Am I right? True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake and was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and we found the whole thing's terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is a two triangle.
Cult wants their spruce tree back.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why? So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep it.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions. Like we had a dream of this. Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
All set? My guys have Mayfield for work. Ready to go take a run.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree. Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Oh, Carolyn. If you're in the woods at night, the call will get you. Sort of thing. We're not gonna find out yours.
I've made this thing SCP. I swear, SCP is not just.
Place in D&D back in the day. Wizard was always
I mean, it's nice to see the new ones.
Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deer Fest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose. Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd you do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But that's not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, he's aboard. All prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Might not get in 60 FPS. At least 60 FPS on this thing.
This is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Is this even worse?
Let's know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Wait. Let's try something. How about put everything on low first? Nah, this thing's still shit.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. There's speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
It doesn't budge.
Locked up Dennis's van. I swear I don't know anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
Have a nice day.
Oh dear, I have a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. Only had a tour guide, also.
So we share a ward with the funeral next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our own coroner rotates between the other towns, and he's way this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I have to buy water dispenser. Just so on. Reminds me.
It's not opening.
What the fuck is everything not everything?
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
I thought he died.
It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. You can't make it out.
Writing. How do they manage that?
This looks like text.
Nightingale is strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. Put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm...
dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut it down. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Hard to cancel that mark before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
No gloves.
It's the same type of page we found in Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Interesting.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me find him.
Oh, he just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
So they think Alan Wake is dead, but he's not. He's writing stories that come to life.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
But to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Interesting.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start relearning this cult's goal. Their
Because
purpose.
he's worshipping Alan.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Still, last time. Still, yes.
Here's one of the names on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, pushed past her. The Deacon could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flicked a switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch, get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. Her world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
The dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Killers are usually the ones who are more of the original, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Nah. Right. That's not right. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and their office is down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
That's crazy, right? I think those words is. Huh? Anything?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Could you call it in, Casey?
This is Marjorie Sanderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need
pages haven't been wrong yet?
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Well, I think I'll stop here for today. Continue another time, guys. Game should continue from there. Whenever you join the stream, thank you for joining the stream today. Have a great evening.